Hello, my name's Auburn. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to perform CPR on a dog. 58% of pet owners are willing to give CPR to their dog. Now CPR is the best thing to do when you find that your dog is unresponsive, they don't have a pulse, and that they're not breathing. If you have a dog, chances are that you wanted them. You do anything to help them because you treat them like family. I chose this topic because I am a dog person. I love all kinds of dogs and I am willing to do anything to help them, and I think it's very beneficial for pet owners to know how to perform CPR on their dog in case they run into a situation where their dog is unresponsive. To prepare myself for this video, or this speech, I watched a couple different YouTube videos and I studied PetMD, which gave me the knowledge that I'm going to be giving you guys today. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to check for a pulse, how to perform the compressions and where to perform them, and also how to do an abdominal squeeze on a dog. Now before you do anything, if you find that your dog is unresponsive, you're going to want to call the vet or an emergency vet to come and get the dog. To check for their breathing, you're going to want to place the back of your hand towards their nose, or you can use their cheek, and also you can watch their chest to see if it's rising. Now, if it's not, you're going to want to check for a pulse. So first, you're going to want to lay your dog on its right side. And now there's two ways that you can check for the pulse. You can check using its big metacarpal pad, which is on its paw, or if you take their leg and bend it, and where their elbow touches their skin, that's where their heart's going to be, and that's where you can find the pulse. Before you start to give compressions, you're going to want to check to see if there's any blockage in your dog's throat. So you're going to want to open their mouth and pull their tongue forward. And if you see that there's an object or liquid in there, you're going to want to remove it before you start doing anything. And after you do that, you're going to want to pull their tongue forward again and make sure that it's resting against their teeth. That way it's not blocking its throat. And you're going to want to close their mouth. So to start this off, you're going to want to straighten the dog's neck, and this is going to give a direct airway. You're going to want to check for its pulse, so you're going to want to bend its elbow to where it's touching its chest, and you're going to want to check for the pulse. And if you don't find one, you're going to want to start your compressions. To do your compressions, you're going to want to do it on the right part of the rib cage, but you're going to want to do it not directly on top of the heart, so a little below it. And you're going to take your palms and you're going to interlock your fingers and you're going to start pushing down on the chest. You're going to want to give 15 compressions per 10 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Once you do that, you're going to want to give the one breath. To do this, you're again going to want to make sure that its tongue isn't blocking its throat. You're going to want to place your hands over its mouth, but make sure that you aren't pushing on top of its nose because that's going to block you giving the air. You're going to place your mouth on their nostrils and you're going to want to give one breath. You want it to be gentle, but you want it to be effective. So when you do this, make sure that you're watching its chest to make sure it's rising, and if it's not, you're going to want to blow a little harder. So that's the one breath. And you're going to do 15 compressions to one breath. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and one breath. After you do this, you're going to do an abdominal squeeze. And to do this, you're going to place your left arm under its stomach and your right arm on top, and you're just going to want to squeeze. Now doing this, it provides the circulation to start flowing back through your dog. Now, if you have two people for performing CPR on the dog, one person will do the compressions and the other person is going to do the respirations, but it's a little different. Every 5 compressions is going to be one breath, and then only one person will do the abdominal squeeze. Now, You're going to want to repeat these steps until your dog is breathing on its own or the vet arrives. But after about 20 minutes, you're going to want to stop performing CPR because it's likely that your dog will not survive. Performing CPR, there are a couple of precautions. CPR is a very intense procedure, so when you do it, it's likely that you will break ribs on your dog and you can cause a lung to collapse. But these are all things that the vet can fix, so you aren't going to want to not perform CPR because you're afraid of hurting them. Just make sure that you take them to the vet after, that way that they can help with the broken ribs or the collapsed lung. If you feel like you have caused injury to your dog or then them not breathing, just do lighter compressions. Now, CPR is going to be the best thing that you can perform on your dog when you find that they are not breathing or that they don't have a pulse. I hope this demo helped you, and I hope you are able to perform CPR on your dog if you find them unresponsive. Here's a quote that I'm going to leave you with today by Roger Caras. Dogs are not our whole life, but they are more than they make our lives whole. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you can take this home and it is beneficial for your dog. Thank you.